Cornelia.
Good morning. I just muted myself.
How you feeling this morning?
Good.
You good? Are you sore at all?
A little muscle tired, but nothing too crazy.
Okay. Any like kind of that lower body, hamstring, back, or where?
No, it was more my arms and shoulders. I just actually did some hamstring warm-ups right now, so that was good, and some
Good.
shoulder things. So
Okay.
just since I was awake, not just rolling right out of bed.
I hear you. Sometimes it's like, I don't know, you climb out of bed and it's like, oh, okay, I need to stretch. But then it's like every time you move, it's just like, oh.
No, I think I'm starting to isolate some good muscles and I'm starting to be more aware, which is awesome. So
that's good. That's good. That's good.
Anybody in there with you, or are you feeling lonely?
I'm alone this morning, but some of the girls that usually come in were gonna be online, so
Let's see if they wake up.
they're traveling, so they had
Oh.
great intentions of getting to their destination, and that like last night or whatever, and then showing up for class. Oh, I know Oren has
A show.
a show this weekend, yeah, and I think it's in
Hopkinton, probably. Yeah.
We'll get started here in a minute if no one shows up.
Well, we'll be efficient. Somehow I'd imagine somebody else will show up.
Me too. I feel like Vanessa, there was some people who signed up, so it's always kind of on the holiday weekends.
I know, right? How's your iced coffee? I'm having a hot coffee.
It's good. I decided to switch it up this morning. I have a Nespresso machine, so that's what I usually make coffee out of. It is great, but it has to like be descaled, and it's not like as easy of a process as the like Keurig machine. It like actually takes like an hour, hour and a half to do it. And to be honest, I'm not on top of it. So this morning I went to like press the button and it like went red, and I was like,
damn it.
Thankfully, I had like a jug of just black like iced coffee in the refrigerator.
Yeah, like with a Keurig, even though like it will still work when you need to descale it, but like I have a Keurig machine because I'm the only one that drinks coffee in the house that said descaled it forever. I've descaled it multiple times. I'm like, whatever, just do it when I need to do it.
Yeah, like with the Keurig, you could just keep using it, but the Nespresso is like, no, you're not using this until, which I'm appreciative because it was much more expensive than the Keurig machine, but I need to be on top of it because at like 5 a.m, I'm like, well, I'm not doing it now.
Yeah, exactly. It's not what I had planned.
All right, let's get moving. They'll join in. Then we'll be done today, right? All right, Bray, let's start on our let's see. Let's start with some did you do any clamshells or any of those? No.
I didn't do clamshells yet. That was going to be next on my agenda, but I did like the band hamstring pulls. I did my tibialis and those raises, and I did the arm thing. I just try to keep a little bit of all around 3 things or 4 things.
Yeah, okay, that sounds great. Let's do I'm just like, we can customize this way more. Let's do some clamshells first. You can go banded or no banded, up to you, and then we'll sort of we'll work into some hip ups. Okay, you're probably a little sore in the arms from like the reaches and just yeah, your external rotation. Yep. All right, so great, let's go 15 to 25 on each side. Okay, just gentle hold. You get the day off.
I'm gonna take the day off. Hee hee hee.
If you do. All right, Cornelius, let's do some rolling hip ups. Okay, so just kind of like maybe just rock at first if you want to loosen up that lower back a little bit, and then we'll just do just exactly what we did yesterday. A little breath with a reach. You don't have to add any weight or anything. Now I'm timing here. I'm just gonna have you go about 30 seconds or so. Okay, pretty good. You can go ahead, rest. Let's take it to our side. Get a little of that mid-back pec and bicep. So either you can go just straight arm, right, that 90-90, or you could bring that arm all the way around, right? If you feel like you need a little more stretch, maybe through that pec, bicep, big breath. And then Courtney, you can go ahead. Yeah, let's switch to the other side. Got it. So after that, I'll get you on my big screen here. After that, okay, let's do these. So we're gonna go on our belly, and what we're gonna do is 5 T's. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're just gonna kind of slide it in. Okay, and then relax the belly, kind of press up. Okay, and then back to those 5 T's. Definitely breathe while you're down on the belly. I was hoping that little prone press up maybe would. Look at you. Such good support. I'll do just one more. 5. You got it, Priya, and then we'll press up. Good, Priya. After that one, you can go ahead and rest. And we can come up on our feet. So we're gonna kind of like smush some of this together, just meaning we have a 4-point balance reach a little bit later with our flow, and I'm just gonna kind of scoot that up because it'll be good ankle, knee, shin, calf warm up, sort of like our tibialis raises and all those things, and we'll do those a little later. So 4-point reach, Cornelia, is just how it sounds. So you're gonna go forward. These are your directions: forward, side, back, and then back and side. Okay, so it's not a big reach. So I'm gonna grip the ground with that left foot, short little reach. Okay, we're gonna do 5 on each foot. Gentle reach. Sure, you're gonna feel it probably in that working leg. Good, we'll get to 5 and shake it out. We'll go to the other side. Grip, a little soft knee. Like to use my hands to kind of give me a little counterbalance. Knees feel okay, Grant? Yeah. Then you can shake it all out when you're done with 5. Yeah, that one gets me. I love them. Definitely wakes my feet, my ankles, my calves up. Okay, so next one we're gonna do, Grant, is so what we'll do is we're gonna do a little beast hold. Okay, so just to kind of get a little more core for you in this one, same for me. Generally, right, I try to think about, right, a little tension in my belly and a flat back, but we actually want a little bit of an arch. This would be too much. This is too much, right, arch, and then this is too rounded. So somewhere in the middle. Okay, and then we're just gonna lift the knees gently off the floor, hold. Good, Grant, you can switch sides. Good, we're gonna go one more on each side, so a little hold, you got a little tension in the belly, little tiny bit, not too much, well, just a little arch. Good, switch sides. Good, go ahead and rest. That feel okay? Good, okay. All right, we're gonna do a couple more. Let's see. All right, so we'll come up on our feet. We'll do we're gonna do 45 seconds, okay, of some locomotion. So anything that feels good for you. You can just jog, jumping jack, okay, cross over toes, anything you want, okay? I'm gonna move with you. You got it, 45 seconds, just breathe. Soft on your feet, not too hard. Got about 20 seconds. Great job, man. Rest. Shake it all out. So Cornelia, let's start our self-assessment, okay? Anywhere you want. I just want you to add in. I think this one's really good. Right, for balance, soft knee, right? Don't hold that hollow hold, right? Kind of little arch in that back. You got 5 to 10 in the hand. All right, switch legs. And we'll do our toe touch, or really, Cornelia, you can start anywhere you want. If you feel like maybe spinal waves, you should do first, you could do that. Thought it was gonna rain today, but it looks like it's gonna not rain until later tonight, which is nice. Cornelia, so the shoulder, right, you can do on the floor. The bilateral shoulder mob I like for you too, but it really, you're gonna have to really go slow, right? So if you decide to do that, you don't have to do that today, but if you decide to, right, we don't want to think, right, hinging around it. We want to push into the wall and think about, right, giving yourself that little arch, right? Then you can come up and relax. You got it. Just think kind of slow, little loose belly. Yeah. Hopefully you should feel more of that hamstring and maybe upper or lower glute where that hamstring inserts into the glute rather than your back. Then what I'll have you do is we'll do our tibialis raises. We'll do one set, tibialis raise, calf raise, and then our knees over toes. Okay, then we'll do a little core, a little flow. Might have you sort of work in Mcgill Curl Ups. We'll just kind of do a little different core series. then Courtney, if you want, go ahead, grab a drink. And then we're gonna do. So we're gonna do a little core series. What we're gonna do is Courtney has 2 movements. Okay. First one, you know, is your Mcgill Curl Ups. And we're gonna do 3 to 5 on each side. Right, relax at the bottom. Then we're gonna kind of exhale, tuck that chin, right, curl up. Little relax, right, at the bottom, that spine and belly. We'll do 3 on each leg. Then when we finish those, we're gonna do this, okay? So what we're gonna do is, so our beast, right, position. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, we're gonna do this for 30 seconds. So we're gonna hold our beast position for 5 seconds. Then we're gonna go to a crab. It does not matter. I don't care, right, like you go left or right. So it might look like this. Okay, so I'm just gonna hold 5 seconds, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5. I'm gonna switch to my crab. I'm gonna hold that for 5 seconds. Okay, then we're gonna go back to our beast, right? Hold for 5 seconds. So really, we're gonna get 1 under switch on each side. We're just gonna hold that position for 5 seconds. Okay. Sounds way more complicated than it is. All right, you got 5 seconds. Then we'll transition to that crab, right? Butts off the floor. We're gonna hold for 5 seconds. Pull those shoulders back. Then we're gonna bring it back to our beast. We're gonna hold 5 seconds. 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5. Then I'm gonna go the other side, crab. Okay, we're gonna hold 5 seconds. Then we're gonna bring it back. Good, Queen, you can rest. It's a little different kind of flow. Plus we're working some of your stuff. Okay. Is there anything you feel like you wanna stretch or you need to warm up a little more?
No, I feel pretty good. I feel, like I feel my back, but it's not as bad as it normally is. So it's good. Yeah.
Good. Yeah, I was thinking that bilateral shoulder mount would be another good time to kind of practice.
Yeah.
Right, because then you can too kind of push some of your body weight into the wall.
Yeah, and it's also my whole back kind of being lengthened, which I think it's what it needs, right? Yeah.
Did that feel good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then also my shoulders are tight too. So like all of it,
Yeah.
matters.
Yeah, I like the floor reaches. I think those feel good. I feel like I get a little more into my lats.
Yeah.
With the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the whole scapula feels like it gets a little bit more.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's one of my favorite.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna start on our first set, Cordelia, our AMRAP set. So we have 4 movements, okay? The reps are kind of all over the place, 10, 10, 5 to 8, and then 8 to 15. So you could say 10 again, right? Or 8 to 15. I'll remind you though. So the first one is a B stance split squat. I'll be down a little so you can see my feet.
really what it is, Cornelia, right? So this is our split squat. Right? Really what it is a little more narrower stance and a little more butt. So it's gonna look like this. I'm gonna face you. So I have a little B stance position. Okay, I'm gonna bend my knee and my butt's gonna come back. When I come up, I'm just gonna come right to my curl. Okay, so 10, yep, you got it. 10 each leg. So we will do 20 curls. Plant that foot. One thing you want to make sure is that you're not too inline. That will kind of make balance a little harder. You got it. Bend knee, butt, pull it right up. Okay, the second exercise is, we'll kind of have to play around with this one for you. This is the movement. Then we will sort of modify if we need to. Tall kneeling, rainbow slam. So I'm gonna bring the weight up, okay, and we're gonna go side to side. So I think last time that kind of got you. That, so you could take it to a half kneeling position. I suspect that might still get you, but we'll see. So that position, what you could do, Cordelia, is go right here. Or I would just go all one side, to be honest with you, right? Like that knee might kind of screw you up. Does that feel better? Yeah, okay. Yep, so 10 on each side. Yep, 10. All right, then we'll switch. Okay, after that, we have single leg get-ups. Okay, this does not have to be a traditional Turkish get-up. So really, Cornelia, it's like however you can get up and off the floor and back down, right, with two hands, arms, one leg. So what I do is I kind of start like in that get-up position. I'll come to my side, then I'll come here. Then what I'm going to do is take this other hand, actually place that hand down. Yep, and then I just reverse that. I kind of spin, bring that leg through. There's no wrong way, right? Just don't go through pain. You can definitely use, yep, both hands. What I kind of do is like a little walk in or walk out to get up and then to get right back down. And then for some reason I spin in circles. I don't know why, but. You got it, yeah, use the hands. And Queen, it's like 5 on each side. I know you probably lost count at this point in time, but that's okay. Do one more, then I'll show you the last one. We'll do that again. So for that one, Cornelia, just, take it slow. There's not a lot of hip hinging, obviously. It might just be from when you transition, right, from getting up off the floor and then getting back down is, right, when you might feel it. So what you definitely do is, right, bend the knee a little bit more. You could use pads if you're really tight, or blocks, right, to kind of help you get down there. The last one is one of two things. You can choose either short down dog, and then at the top, think little bit of arch, or you're gonna stay in this position and do a stiff bear crawl. Okay, 5 to 10. So either short down dog, just kind of stationary. Yes, feel hamstrings.
That feel okay? That looked great. That looked good.
That's another good time to kind of practice that and just go gentle. Yep, nice and easy. Okay, so we're gonna go back to Cornelia, our B stance, split squats, okay, with that curl. 10 on each leg. Okay, so you got it. Knee bend, butt back, pull right into your bicep curl. Grip the ground with the foot. If you feel anything in your hinge, right, as you come down, you could bend knees more. That's okay, absolutely. Or bend knees, right, and then think about a little gentle arch as you bring that butt back. Good. That one I know is going to be a little, it is knee, but it's also hinge, so. So then we'll take it, Cornelia, to your half kneeling rainbow slam. You could also do this standing. I just was going to try to give you a bunch of variety. That way you could, right? Half kneeling, yep, absolutely. You could, right, do it standing and just kind of do a gentle side to side. I know you might not go all the way to the ground with your pillow, but that's okay. 10, side. Definitely do more on one than the other. Good, okay, you got it. So then we're gonna go back. You can absolutely get a drink if you want to rest. Do our get-ups, right? Maybe try a different way this time. So 3 to 5 on each side. Sometimes I'm controlled, sometimes it's more floppy. This was actually inspired by that woman I was telling you about yesterday that broke her leg. Teaching her how to get up and off the floor, right, without one leg. So we've got strong bones, but if we ever break anything, we will know how, Cornelia, to get up and down with one leg. All right, then we have short down dog or your stiff bear. Time. Good, Courtney, you got it. You finished, okay? I think we're gonna have time for maybe one more round. We're about 8 minutes. Right on each, yep, you got it on that split squat. And each leg. Now we'll go back to our slams. You got to put in 10 each side. Then we go back to get ups. You can absolutely get a drink rest if you want. Three to five each side. Breathe as we move. Left side harder. Then we got one more short down dog or stiff bear. We got 90 seconds. Good, Courtney, you got it. Yes, beautiful. Nice little arch. Great job, Courtney. Go ahead and rest. That looked really good. Okay, take a little bit.
It felt good to stretch everything out and do that. Yeah.
That looks really good, yeah. Like I said, we're kind of, reframing, right, that muscle memory.
Yeah.
And
I mean, every time I do that, my back does a little pop, but it feels good. Like I feel like I'm getting it in the right position. It's,
Sure. Well, you also, I was thinking yesterday after you left that, you probably do have scar tissue.
Yeah.
Like anytime we sort of have knots, adhesions, or
Yeah, you got to break through that, right? Yeah.
Yeah, especially if it's been there a while,
Yeah.
right? So, you know, it's like C-section tissue. I know that's not really the same, but like it becomes denser and denser over time,
Yeah.
right, if you don't do anything to it. So some of that could be really like, you know, breaking up muscle fascia.
Right. Yeah.
If it feels different, you know, that might be what you.
Yeah. I've got to probably break through what I've been holding, and that's been, yeah, it knits together, right? Yeah.
Yeah, because it becomes tight for a reason, right? It's like, okay, I need to become as tight as possible to protect
Right.
the, and then we need to send signals to it, right? It's really also the nervous system sending signals to it saying it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay to relax.
Let it go.
That's right. Okay, so the next, last part, okay, is 4 exercises. We're gonna do the same amount of time, then we'll be done. The first one you have is, you can choose one of 2 things, Courtney. You could also really combine these. So it is either push-up position, okay, Spider-Man. For you, right, we just kind of work a little loose belly, right? Let a little bit of that arch happen. You kind of see as I, right, come down, I'll like dip a little bit instead of trying to hold it, right? You could add in a push-up if you want, right? You could do couple knee push-ups with that, but you don't have to. Okay, so it's 8 to 10 on each side. Yep, you got it. You can go at your own sort of speed. You'll probably feel a little bit better, right? The more sets you do. If it causes any of that sort of hitching though, or that, we could change this absolutely. That feel okay? Look good. Second one is a bear hug squat. So this one's kind of tricky just depending on what you have for a weight that you're using. I have a sandbag and I'm just hugging it, right? Just kind of keeping it close to my chest. In the videos, I have kettlebell. And I'm just kind of holding it really tight, right? Same with dumbbell. You can hold Cornelia like this. You can hold it lower. If that does not feel good, you could just hold it like this. Okay, so if you hate it, you can hold it here. I call this more of a bow tie, but right, you can hold it here, you can hold it low. And then it's just 10 to 15 squats, okay? So button hips back. You can hold it a little lower. As you come back, right, little arch, not too much. Yep. Then we'll need 2 dumbbells or a band. So I'll show you both, Cornelia. So if I got 2 dumbbells, they're not very heavy. I would start fairly light. It's a Y press. So for you, it's a little tricky. Like generally, I would say, right, lock this down, right, and press. That way, we're not right pressing with our lower back. But I want you just a little bit softer, and you can give yourself a little arch. So here. You got it. 10 to 15, Cornelia. Let me know if you have any shoulder pain or anything. Just talking to you on that one. Okay, last one, and we're gonna do that again, is lateral lunge. Okay, so this is your lateral lunge, right? That side lunge step. Okay, we're gonna do that. You can alternate. Okay, so I'm gonna go lunge, then I'm gonna pull it back to center with a high pull. Yep, you got it. I think about leaning my elbows, just bringing the weights to about underneath chest or chest. Right, so you don't have to come too high. Ten on each side, Cornelia. Let me know though if this gets you. Think a little bitty arch in the back as you hinge. If it's helpful, you can keep your eyes right forward. Yes. How's that?
Good.
That was the only one I was a little.
Yeah, no, I have to keep that arch going and I have to make sure my knee, that I'm not over my toe. So it, takes like one or two to get me right.
Sure. So kind of get your
Get
form.
my groove.
Yeah. Okay.
My groove on.
No, that looked good. That was really the only one I was a little bit concerned about was, because it's
Yeah.
a lot going on, right? You've got a step, arch, push off that single leg.
Right. If I wasn't aware, that would have hurt.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna go back. Okay, we're gonna go back to your Spider-Man push-up position. 8 to 10. You got it. Full breath. Your little butt squeezing that straight leg. Then we'll take it to our bear hugs. You got it. We'll go 10 to 15 on our bear hugs. All right, or bow tie. Just keep that dumbbell close, okay, to your chest. You got it. Then we're gonna take it to those wide presses. We'll go 10 to 15. Then last one, right, is our lunge to high pull. You can absolutely get a little water break if you want. 10 on each leg. Pulling just to about ribs, chest. Good job, Cornelia. Good job.
Need to catch my breath.
Yeah, that was lateral lunges get me. After those wide presses,
Yeah.
we're at 7 minutes. do one more set, see where that takes us. You could also, Courtney, if you want to try, like, what I'll do is just kind of one hand walk out that first, then I'll take my hands out, and then I'll just do my, arch, yeah. Got 8 to 10. You got it, Quinn, you got it. Don't take that bear hug. Bow tie, just keep it close, okay, and then, yeah, knees, foot, little arch, maybe a little loose belly. 10 to 15. Almost done, Quinn, almost done. Now I'm gonna do this at 9, but now I'm done. Yep, we got our lat presses. Let me know if there's anything twingy or funky on your wide press, okay? Maybe not right now. Maybe later or any feedback tomorrow. Ten on each side. Almost done, almost done.
Okay, I'm hot.
I know, I'm like sweating. I'm like, okay, I'm going now.
No sweating. You're not allowed.
We're almost done. We got about a little less than 2 minutes. Are we done?
All right, one more roop.
Yeah, or
A half.
yeah, pick, like pick 2 of the movements. Just make sure you're breathing. Move some of those hands, right, while we're here. 8 to 10. Got about a minute, so get some bear hug, bow tie squats. And if you feel it, we can just do a whole set. Last set. Ten to 15. About 20 seconds. Let's finish it out, Cornelia. You got it. That last lunge will be a doozy, but then we're done. Okay, last one, and we're done. Unless you're done, you're good. I'm gonna bust out last lunge. think I'm only gonna 8 on each side though. Almost there. Come on. Last one. Good job, one of you.
Oh, it's hot.
It's steamy. I feel like the humidity or something is like.
It totally just went up. I'm like, what was it? Yeah.
Good
I
job.
was just thinking if those women come at 9, they're gonna be a little more sweaty.
Well, funny, the 9 o'clock group in-house is all guys.
I know, I noticed that when
It totally throws me
Yeah,
off. I'm not gonna lie.
it's so funny, these retired guys, it's so funny.
Yeah, one of them started and brought his friend, and then it sort of trickled on the other friend. So it's like, I'm still trying to get used to it because I'm not used to like a whole group of
Just guys, yeah.
guys. Yeah.
That's so funny. It's awesome though, because like I feel like there's so many women, you
Yeah.
know. It's nice to have a mix.
Yeah, women are much more willing to,
Go for it, right?
oh yeah, and admit, hey, I need help.
To recognize that they need it.
Yeah, for men, it's a little, it's that ego is just a little bigger.
Have a good long weekend.
You too, Cornelia. Great job this
You
one.
guys have whatever fun you have for the weekend planned.
We will.
Thanks a ton.
You bet. I'm glad I could do it with you. Now I'm done.
No, thank you so much.
You don't have to do it by
Appreciate it.
yourself. See you
Ciao.
next week. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Cornelia.